Jen here. Welcome back to my channel. It is going to be a busy week, so I've got lots of content for you in this video. As always, everything's time-stamped below, so I don't want to waste your time. Please check the timestamps and click to what you want to see. But I will be cleaning and decluttering and reorganizing my laundry room. I am throwing my 3-year-old's birthday party this week, so that should be fun, and I can show you kind of how we as a minimalist family do birthday parties. And then I am going to be doing my homeschool plan for 3rd trimester, new baby, January, February, how I'm going to work all of that out, and I'll give you some details there. I'm going to start in my teacher's binder and just go through and look at all my lists of where we are on our curricula and kind of weigh and measure what went well with our schedule that we want to keep doing, what things we want to change. I'm going to get rid of all this holiday stuff and just file it for next year, and then I'm going to reformat all of these lists. Oh, but I can't get back. What can I do? What can I do when you train? Alright guys, I'm exhausted, mainly because I have filmed this like 17 times. Maybe not 17, maybe like 12, still a lot. Okay, so I have finished unloading our binders, reformatting all of our charts, and now I want to show you what we are going to be doing for the next 8 weeks. But first, and look in the timestamps if you're not interested in this little chat here, because I will stamp like when I'm actually talking about this. First, I want to explain how we educate in our home. So number one is we like to educate on a year-round schedule. We do the required 180 days. I break it down by their lesson plans down by week, but then we can just be very flexible. I want to go really strong for 4 to 6 weeks, and then when I feel burnt, I want to take a week off, and I want to weigh and measure and improve upon our systems and our curriculums and our schedules and our routines so that we can all do the best we can. I find that year-round just works better for us. Okay, number two, the other thing I want to mention before I get into what we're doing is I was raised on Robin curriculum. I really like it. Its foundation is 2 hours of math, 1 hour of writing, and 2 hours of reading. And the theory is that this is the appropriate mental workout for your child. So whenever I pick curricula, I keep it within those parameters. Now, I don't stick to only the Robinson curriculum. I like it. It's great. The list is a little grueling. A lot of those books are really old. And I think it's great for kids to read classic writing. I think that's really important, but I don't want them to be miserable doing their school. So I do put other things in the framework to bridge the gap and to keep it fresh and fun. So this year we chose The Good and the Beautiful for writing, and for history, and for some science units, and handwriting. So that covered the hour of writing and the hour of reading, just those subjects. And then we still had an extra hour of reading where we got to keep up on the Robinson curriculum reading list. And for the 2 hours of math, we stick with Saxon. I don't ebb and flow on that. Saxon is what we do. I have the books all the way through high school, and it's not for everyone. It, again, is grueling and seemingly unnecessary to someone who's naturally able to do math. But I feel like because of all the repetitive work in the Saxon math, it makes even, like, I don't feel like I am particularly good at math, but I am good at math because I did Saxon math. It just equips you very well. Okay, so let's get into what we're doing for the next 8 weeks. I've got 2 charts here, super simple. One is for my 4th grader, the other is for me or my husband or my sister-in-law who's coming to stay with us, or whoever is in charge of the children. I've got a list here that really breaks down what their day should look like and what their tasks should look like, so they can keep track of if they're doing what they should be doing. Now, obviously, this is flexible, but because I'm in my home every day, I know that it works. So it doesn't mean other people have to do it this way. It's just like, hey, if you just got unloaded into my house with my 4 children, just do this and it will work. So I've got my routine for my 4th grader, my 4-year-old, and then the littles. And it breaks it down by hour. So my 4th grader will keep track of his own work. All you have to do is keep track of the clock, right? So this is for the adult, this is for the 4th grader. I'm gonna show you his first because it's like the actual curriculum that we're doing. We have got math every day, which my son does on his own. It simply needs to be graded. And then after breakfast, we will have a computer block where he will do a reading lesson, a spelling lesson, and a typing lesson. He's still doing the good and the beautiful for typing, but he's gonna go back to reading eggs wherever we paused reading eggs last time we stopped it. He's gonna go back to reading eggs for like grammar and all that stuff. I love reading eggs, highly recommend it. Super fun, and they do it, like they track everything. They do it all. The kids don't need any help doing it, and they like grade it and email the grades to your phone and like let you know what they did. So from downstairs with my new baby, I'm gonna get an email every day that says how my 4th grader did on his spelling. So super great. And then he'll have lunch. After lunch, we're gonna have his reading block. Now his reading block is 25 minutes of his Bible, 25 minutes of something I choose, which will be a Robinson Curriculum book list book, and then 25 minutes of free reading. Now note that it's not the full 2 hours. That's because my son is an avid reader. Last night he stayed up 2 hours past his bedtime reading. If it's past your bedtime, all you're allowed to do is read in my house. Like, it's bedtime, you're not tired, sorry, go read. And he reads a lot. He really devours books. So I'm pretty lenient with him on the reading time. If he was a different child, I would have to have different rules. And then he will come in and do his creative writing prompts. Now for his 1 hour of writing a day, I simply have creative writing prompts that I found on the internet, and then I formatted in pages like a kid's lined page so that he can work on his penmanship. Because what I really want him to focus on for the next 8 weeks is capitals, spacing, periods, commas, exclamation points, and then of course a solid format for an essay. So introduction, body, closing paragraph, and I'm just gonna have him write every day, and I will just grade it, and that's it for writing. We will go back to the good and the beautiful 4th grade curriculum after this 8-week pause, and you know, he'll catch up on verbs and adjectives and spelling rules and all that stuff. But because he's doing reading eggs in the interim, it's a very well crafted program, and they're not getting any holes. If anything, he's just doubling up. So after his school day is over, he is to tidy up the homeschool room. Then we have his chore chart. Now his chores are broken down into morning chores, afternoon chores, and evening chores. He does these right after breakfast. He does these after he finishes his school, and he does these at night after dinner. And I just went around our house and I looked at what I'm struggling to accomplish, and then I delegated. So all of these chores are actually helpful to me. They're not throwaway tasks. They are helpful tasks. And then I'm going to give him an allowance on a sliding scale based on two things. Did he finish all of the chores he was supposed to do? And did he do them well and with a good attitude? I think that as important as it is to educate him, it's so important to teach him good life skills and work ethics. And for us, all of that gets to roll into school and learning, because that's just the beauty of homeschooling, right? They're not two separate things. So he will get $5 for completing the tasks. He will get $9 if he every week if he completes them well and with an excellent attitude. But I'm the mom, so at any point in time, if I feel like he didn't earn that $5, then I'm not going to give it to him. Well, yeah, you took out the trash, but you didn't put a new bag in the trash can, and the babies put stuff in the bottom of the trash can, and then I had to take the trash can outside and rinse it out with a hose because you didn't put the bag back in, right? He's not getting paid for that because he made more work for me. Let's see, what's another one? He has a different toilet that he does on different days, and it will effectively keep all the toilets pretty clean in the house. He vacuums a different room and cleans the window in that room, so it will help with like deep cleaning and stuff. Obviously, he'll have to pick up everything off the floor in order to vacuum. So it will also teach him like why we pick up after ourselves, because it makes things hard when we don't, right? Anyway, the adult schedule is broken down by time. So like I said, I've got my 4th grader, my 4-year-old, and my littles, and at 7:30, when my 4th grader is doing math, it shows what the other children should be doing as well. And for my 4-year-old, his is simple. I'm gonna give him various writing tasks while my son's doing math, and he'll kind of hang out in here with my 9-year-old, and they'll be doing school, and my 9-year-old will keep him on task, and then I can give one-on-one time to the babies while they're waking up and getting dressed and snuggling and all that stuff. And then after breakfast, when my older son does his computer block, my 4-year-old can get his fire out and do like educational stuff on his little tablet. So they're both having like media time that's not cartoon time, that's still educational. And he'll feel like a big boy because he's kind of in here with the 9-year-olds. And then during my oldest son's, then they'll have lunch break. During my oldest son's reading block, that's when my younger son will do his reading eggs, where he is on his level. And then they'll both clean up all the spaces together. Super easy. I am going to load up these binders, and then I'm ready for the next thing.
Once felt I'm done with the defense, drove back and climbed over your fence, had to show you that I was a mess. So you were shrugging your shoulders, I'm closed off, that's what I told you. Soon enough, everything started to change.
Diluting the Thieves Laundry Detergent effectively makes it as affordable as other cleaners. And if that weirds you out because you think, oh, it's not enough soap, we are all brainwashed to use way too much soap all the time. So I promise it works.
These are not exact measurements, and I didn't follow a recipe. I just saw a few people do it on Instagram, and I did something that I thought was close. 2 caps of Thieves Laundry Soap, 1.5 caps of the Thieves Cleaner Solution, and then I did eucalyptus, and I did 20 drops. A lot of people online say to do like 30 to 50, but eucalyptus is very strong, so I used a little less. And when the bubbles go down, I will probably top this off with water. And a lot of people use distilled water. I'm not gonna do that. I should, but I'm pretty sure I run enough laundry that I'm not worried about this going bad. So anyway, This is a juice bottle, by the way, because me and my husband are doing a no Amazon purchases for at least 2 weeks. We might go for it longer, but it forced me to just look around and be like, what do I have that I could use? And I had this beautiful glass bottle from Juice that my husband got me, and if I hadn't used it, it would have just gone in the trash. And what a shame, because now it will probably be a part of my laundry room for a year. Anyway, let's do some laundry.
The laundry room is pretty tidy, but I want to go through everything on the upper wire rack and just make sure I really know what's up here. I just have some like birthday stuff, a couple of extra bags, some water balloons. I have my balloon pump. We'll pull these two things out. And that's all that's in here. And then this bin is just all of the extras for the appliances.
So here's my finished laundry room. I have just like a Dollar Tree bin. This is for dirty rags, and we have a bin for clean rags. So when we wash rags, they go into my cabinet in a clean bin, and the dirty bin just stays in here. All of my cleaning supplies, and that's it. I think that's all I'm gonna keep in this room. Yeah, and then I have like a little trash can back behind me to just put dryer lint in, and all of my floor cleaning items. So I'm going to show you the floor real quick so you can see the rest of the things I'm taking out of this room. This is going to go in the garage. This is going to go in my lingerie drawer, trash, a return item, and then this is just clean tea towels, cleaning rags, washcloths, and these I'm gonna go and put where they belong in the house. And I don't really like this up on the washer, so I'm gonna put it back on the floor. I moved this because I thought it would like cover up this kind of ugly plug-in zone, but it doesn't. It just makes my pretty set here look kind of cluttery. So I love that I was able to just make my own laundry detergent with like a glass bottle out of the fridge and stuff I had around. Like the little cup I'm using is from my vitamins because I get a new cup every month when I get new vitamins.
Yeah, see, that is so much better, right? Yeah.
It isn't hard to tell what you were thinking, babe. Your thoughts are only getting louder. While you are up in space, I sit here by myself. Are you gonna spill the truth or waste your life away? Sitting on your fingertips so I know what you'll say. Baby, don't bother, you know it hurts anyway. Don't bother, as long as you don't say that it's over now, that it's over. We used to talk about getting older. We said we hold on, but now it's over. It can't be over, over.
use some of the Thieves cleaner to wash all the fruit for the fruit tray, and then I just have to wrap her presents really quickly, and I'm excited to show you how cute all the little decorations turned out.
I will forgive your flaws if you're forgiving mine. Are you gonna spill the truth, the waste your life away? Sitting on your fingertips, so I know what you'll say. Baby, don't bother, you know it hurts anyway. Don't bother, as long as you don't say that it's over now that it's over. We used to talk about getting older. We said we hold on, but now it's over. It can't be over.
So when I asked my 2-year-old what kind of birthday party she wanted, she informed me that she wanted a chicken party. That's right, a chicken party. And chickens are not inherently cute animals, but it took me a really long time, and I did find this adorable crochet little chicken family with these soft crochet eggs, and I absolutely love them. But then that's it, that's all I did. And then the week of Christmas, I texted my friend Sherrie here on YouTube. She has an Etsy shop, and she threw together and designed these adorable decorations. I don't know if you can tell, but they are like so detailed. There's so many little cutouts, and literally I texted her the week of Christmas and she got it here in time. So thank you, Sherrie, total lifesaver. And she does custom orders, so I highly recommend, if you have a birthday coming up, to go check out her Etsy shop. I will link it below.
So I felt like it was way too busy, so I just have the fruit over here with her presents, and I'm going to give her this basket when she comes downstairs, because what she really wants to do is hunt for eggs. That's what she's excited about. So I'm gonna put her little chicken family here for her to find while she's egg hunting. I'm gonna put the 1-year-old in this high chair so he doesn't mess with her. Some eggs kind of hidden on the windowsill. Some eggs here hidden on the couch. When it's time, I will bring over her birthday tray, but I'll just leave it out here for her to see it. And this is how I like to do birthdays. I like to do small family parties, but just our family is 6, soon to be 7 people. So there's a lot of us, so it still feels festive even when nobody comes. So, yeah. Something I love about small family parties is I decorated it and I had a few activities, but then I just let it be kind of interest led. I didn't say, oh, let's do this now, or now it's time for that. There wasn't a schedule, and I just kind of let her bounce around. So she's chosen to open one present, and she's eaten a cupcake, and she's played with the eggs, and we've hidden eggs for her a bunch of times, but she's just over there. Do you hear that? It's literally so calm. We have to put eggs in our basket. And I thrifted that basket at the thrift store the other day too. I don't know. Oh, I see the donut on the floor over there. Oh no. But it's super calm and relaxed, and they're all just having a great time. So, low-key birthday parties are my favorite way to do birthday parties. But there's one egg left. Would you like to put eggs in your new backpack? Let's do it.
That is it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, like, leave a comment, all that good stuff, and I will catch you next time. Bye.